Whew, it's happened, Shakes. It's happened. It's happened.
It's happened.
The fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, done, over, and well, I say obviously, Jake Paul's won, as we all know, but wow, what an event.
What an event. It's crazy because I felt like the build up to this fight lasted so long. Like,
it?
I feel like this fight was scheduled like from how long ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
No, I think what it was, he got injured. I think Mike Tyson got injured. So I think it was actually meant to be in the summer.
Yeah.
And then they rescheduled it
back.
towards the end of the year. But yeah, where do we start? Let's start with the fight.
Start with
The actual fight.
You watched it live, right?
I watched it so I stayed up and I watched the fight before. So it was an Irish girl, Katie Taylor, I think her name was. She won that fight, but there was a bit of controversy, and then obviously the fight. Then
she
happened.
deserved to win?
No, she did not deserve to win.
actually
By the way, I've never seen someone hold so many belts. It was mad. The amount of belts she had, like round her. I was like, right, she is dominating whatever weight class she's in. She's dominating it. But yeah, I don't think she deserved to win. The other person, the Mexican, deserved to win. So already the day was looking a bit. I heard earlier in the day as well, Drake had put a bet of 365 grand on Tyson.
Listen, when Drake bets for you, it's a wrap. That's the sign. Always bet against Drake. Whoever Drake puts these P's on,
bet against it.
Yeah.
I've always seen it, but is that how it works? So he's always a bit like
always puts it on the wrong person.
The
They
Kim
call
effect.
it the Drake curse.
Oh,
So
is
when
it?
he bets on someone and they flop.
Yeah, they say that about Kim as well, I think.
What,
like
Kim
Kim
Kardashian?
Kardashian, like with the shirts and
she?
stuff. She's always got like United, PSG, whoever.
Man,
and they
she's
lose.
got everyone's shirt, man. So that one, I don't know if that one is true. But Drake, apart from like the Raptors, that's the only time I feel like a bet has come through.
365 grand
Yeah, boy.
to put on a fight.
Yeah, that's when you know you got peas. Guys, keep subscribing.
Yeah,
you know,
trust.
keep liking the videos and all that kind of stuff because we want that kind of peas as
We
well.
need
You know what I'm
that kind of bread. But yeah, so obviously they caught the fight. Yeah, I think Jake Paul deserves to win. It was clear for me anyway to see, like watching it. I thought like, yeah, it just at a certain point though, I won't lie, as you've probably seen on socials after, it did look a bit kind of mad seeing a 27-year-old fighting a 58-year-old. It did look mad, I won't lie.
Prior to the actual fight, who were you thinking would win?
That's a good
What was
question.
your thoughts? What do you think?
That's
was
a
gonna
very
happen?
good question because prior to the fight, I actually thought Mike Tyson was going to win. Like, I know he's like 31 years, he's senior Mike Tyson, but, and also, I know he's actually old enough to be his dad.
That's crazy.
Like, so
He could be
when
his
Jake
granddad,
Paul was
potentially.
born, apparently, Mike Tyson had been pro for like 12 years already.
Yeah.
Which is mad. So
Definitely.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I just thought, I saw those videos where Mike Tyson's like, bah, bah, like training, and it gassed me.
Yeah.
It gassed me. I thought, yeah, Mike Tyson, it's in the bag. Jake Paul, what? He just about beat, what's his name? Fury.
Yeah.
Like,
But do you know what, yeah?
Who did you
Like,
think?
In all honesty, I'll say who I wanted. I wanted Mike Tyson to win just because of legacy. Like, how can Mike Tyson
lose to
lose?
this
Do you know what I mean? So I want wishful thinking. I want them to win. But boxing at the end of the day is a young man's sport.
it's true.
Like, I
It's true.
don't care
That's the
how
reality of it.
skilled you were and all
It's
that
true.
kind of stuff. If you are 58, touching 60, and you're fighting someone that is more than double less your age, like
It's mad.
it's a bit.
They're not meant to be in the ring
it's
together.
Yeah.
They're not meant to.
Yeah.
That's where you think about it.
Yeah.
They're not meant to
They're
be
not
in the
meant
ring
to be
together.
in the ring together. No, honestly.
It's mad.
And the thing is, yeah, like Jake Paul, obviously, we know that he's not the most skilled boxer. Like he's
He is
only been
not.
boxing for a couple of years, but he's good enough. He's good enough to, again, the Tommy Fury fight. Like he's
Yeah,
good enough to go
that's what's
toe to
gonna-
go with someone that's meant to be a professional boxer, boxing all their life, boxing heritage in the blood and family.
That's true.
So
and some
again,
of us felt like Jake should have won that fight.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So going against someone like that, it was kind of only going to go in one direction if you think about it.
So then, did you think that Fury?
I
did you
actually
think
did
that?
think that. I actually did
Ty-
think that. What's it? Jake
Jake
Paul
Paul would win.
would actually win.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just hoping.
I just
praying.
wanted Tyson
Yeah,
to
yeah.
think.
I
but
actually thought that Mike Tyson, even though there was that 31-year-old gap, I still thought he might win. Just because of the videos. Like, he's still got the speed.
Yeah, he's still got the
like,
speed.
even in the fight, there was moments where he was like ducking like that and then coming back, and I was like, whoa, like. But yeah, Jake was just like jabbing him, and then even at the end, like it was nice, and at the same time, it was slightly a piss take. Like Jake Paul was like, you know, like bowing to him, which showed how easy it was for him.
But you know what? That one, I feel like he was actually genuine, like, gas to be in the ring with him.
That's true.
Because the crazy thing is, like, again, like, this is the another thing. This is why I wanted Tyson to win, because it's like, Jake Paul, who's Jake Paul to be in the ring with Mike Tyson kind of thing. Like, credit to how he's been able to do it in terms of, like, business-wise, but in terms of ability, like, someone like Jake Paul shouldn't ever be in the same ring as him. This is kind of like the guy that was saying pass back to Kaka in a video, like, who are you? Like, the audacity for you to be in the same as someone that's won a Ballon d'Or. Like,
but the numbers it done this fight is bonkers. Like, apparently 65 million households were watching it, so it's one of the most watched events. Like, fair play. Like, in terms of that side of things, it's like Jake Paul did his thing, Mike Tyson did his thing, and he got what, 40 million or something like that from it. So
serious payout.
That's good. But then I sent you this video because there are actually people out there that I don't think you've seen it, but there's actually people out there that think that Mike Tyson actually threw the fight.
Look at that. Look how Mike Tyson's training for that fight tonight. I don't care what nobody says. But I should have known something was up. When he showed me the knee brace, I go, oh, man, he ain't winning no fight.
He's moving quick there.
I don't know why I'm more disappointed. This fight on Netflix with the AOL internet. Right now. Look at that.
Do you know what? But to combat that, I don't think he threw. Like,
Watch the next one I sent you. Watch the next one I sent you.
Look at how fake this fight is. Tyson could have ended it with a knockout here, but instead, he chose to just run around and do nothing.
I'm not gonna lie, with the speed you saw in that earlier video, he would have seen this. Look, 1.7 million likes. So
but
not saying that 1.7 million.
Do you know what? But there's always these kind of videos in boxing fights. Again, look how slowed down this video is. Again, everything has happened fast. So this time that they're trying to say that he could have thrown a knockout punch, this is boxing. You don't just come out swinging hands like that. Like, we as, you know, people that consume the content will be like, oh yeah, he could have thrown a punch there. But if you've actually been in a ring and tried to throw a punch with your guard down, leaving your face exposed, it's true. A wrap. I don't believe that kind of stuff. Plus, the way that Mike Tyson was talking before the fight didn't really show somebody that was willing to throw the fight. I don't know if you saw that little video with the little girl that was us asking like, what do you think? And this guy was talking like, bruv, he don't care about legacy or anything like that. He don't care about legacy. He just wants to think kind of thing. So I don't really feel like he would have thrown a fight for any kind of money. At this point, there's nothing really to gain like from throwing the fight.
Fair play to Jake Paul. Did you hear there was a seat that sold for 2.1 million at the front? So if you sat there, like these lot, Netflix, well, you know what? I was going to say shout out to Netflix for actually showing this fight. But
don't shout out to Netflix.
It was like buffering once or twice when I was watching it.
Mike Tyson's ass.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean shout out to Netflix? Hey, Ofcom, enter the chat. Enter the chat. I was not ready for that.
That was mad. It's the way he was like talking, like having the interview, and then like, and there's no way of expecting it.
Why am I seeing that? Why am I seeing that?
I won't lie. Like entertainment value, beginning to end of this fight, it had it all. To be fair, like even in the weigh-in. Like when he's and I won't lie, when I saw
that was quick.
But when I saw it was quick.
You don't lose those reaction times.
When I saw the slap, I just saw the slap first. The way the media spun it was they just showed the slap first. So I didn't actually see that he had stepped on his foot. Jake Paul had stepped on his foot, which was mad. But
what's your thoughts on like that whole conversation, like going back to, you know, people that didn't grow up watching Mike Tyson getting the opportunity to see him fight. What's your thoughts on that one?
Do you know what? Seeing greats lose because they're fighting or playing against like younger people, I don't know. Like, you want to see these guys in their heyday, man. You don't want to see them losing. I don't want to see like Ronaldo or Messi one day do a 2v2 against us two, and then we're just beating them because we're younger and fitter or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. Let the great stay great. Yeah, but saying that, I'm not gonna knock being able to just see Mike Tyson in a ring is amazing. Being able to see Tiger Woods like on a golf range, like seeing Federer, like, and you're young and you've only heard of these people. For them, I can't say like it's a good opportunity.
But then, for me, I hear that, but for me, I want to see Federer when Federer was Federer.
Yeah.
I want to see Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson's Mike Tyson. Yeah. And it's great that we live in this generation because we have platforms, beautiful platforms like YouTube.
That's true.
Subscribe to us. We have platforms like
true.
YouTube, we have TikTok, we have all these different sites where you can actually see it. For me personally, I don't want to see a 58-year-old Mike Tyson in the ring with a 27-year-old.
Or if anything, someone their age or someone, it's similar, like I don't know, so Mike Tyson fighting Lennox Lewis, for example.
No, for me,
you know what I mean? Like something like that. Yeah.
I'd rather see something like that rather than him, like, you know, just kind of disgracing himself. And again, there was quite a few people that shared this view as well.
What
like
did he say?
KSI came out and was like, this seems like watching a lamb being led to the slaughter, which I was like, that is absolutely crazy, because it is true. When you look at the fight, it looked like Jake Paul was literally just dancing around him, and it makes sense because of the age. I'm going to read what KSI said. What a sad watch. Whole thing was sad. Mike Tyson is twice the age of Jake Paul. F's. It was never ever going to be close. I can't believe that this elderly abuse was even sanctioned. Just disgusting.
Elderly abuse, you know. But you have to like, KSI was to sprinkle that seasoning a bit, obviously, with the back and forth between them two. But he's not wrong. He's He's definitely right about that. I think, at one point it did look a bit like, But that's our thoughts, guys. Like,
good question.
Yeah.
KSI, Jake Paul. Who do you think?
And this is now going to be on the internet. So when it happens,
eventually,
I genuinely think enough. I think KSI.
You think KSI?
I think KSI does it. I've said it.
I think Jake Paul. I rate KSI. I'm always rooting. I always root for KSI, like to win. I'll be happy, but based on what I've seen from them boxing ability wise, I actually feel like Jake Paul's a better boxer.
He is. That's the thing. I think Jake Paul technically is better. I just think KSI, I don't know what it is.
Do you know what? For me, do you know what it is about KSI? Yeah, like he's been able to win fights, and I feel like he's been able to win fights against like opponents that weren't necessarily great, and because again, for me, he's got a black man blood in him. He's got that speed, unpredictability.
That's why I think the power, the speed. Shot. Yeah.
But I feel like there's so many times that this guy will leave himself open that any competent or even slightly competent boxer is going to... When KSI, because he likes to throw that overhand, when he wants to load it, and he's not got his guard up and he's coming against someone proper,
Jake Paul.
Nights out. Nightmare.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. As always, guys, let us know in the comments your thoughts on the fight. And who would win? Jake Paul or KSI?